there's a whole new look that's surprising a lot of people, and the guy who's in charge of this look is now making his Dancing with the Stars debut. He made it on Monday, and we're going to show you a clip. He kind of looks thrilled to be back in the spotlight, but something was said yesterday that I thought was really interesting. If it wasn't, I think you said it, if it wasn't him and he was at a wedding, everybody would think he was doing what was...
If he was dancing at a wedding, we'd all be impressed.
Right, that's...
Like, if he was at a wedding or a bar mitzvah, you'd be like, that guy can move.
And there's usually a lot of drinks involved at a wedding, so there's a reason for that.
I can't wait to see John Bolton do the bossa nova.
You know, I remember Sean Spicer before Trump. He used to be the spokesperson of the RNC, and he took himself very seriously, and he was well respected in those circles. This is a whole different version of Sean Spicer.
Not when he was the PR person.
He was the spokesperson for the RNC.
Yeah,
this was
before he went to Trump.
Yeah,
I said I remember him before the Trump years, and I think for me, first of all, he looks like he's having fun, so kudos to him. Enjoy your life. But life after Trump is hard, right? I mean, it's a reality show presidency. That's what we say a lot about the White House. But then where do you go after that? He did write a book, and then you go on Dancing with the Stars. But then what?
Yeah.
Then what is next?
Oh, he'll get to write a book, and he'll do a tour.
But I don't know that you're ever back to the place that you were before Trump.
Taken seriously.
I think he would like to be taken seriously.
But this is not the way to do it.
I know. I mean, for me, it's like all I remember is Sean Spicer hiding in some bushes. That's all I remember. I remember Sean Spicer lying to us and claiming that there were more people at the inauguration than there were. I remember...
There's a good show for ABC, Dancing with the Liars.
Yes, I mean, right?
I like that,
Right, and I just remember him lying for the liar, repeatedly, and lying to the American people. I don't want to see him with the lime green shirt doing this. I don't want to see it. I have no interest
Trump loved
in
it. He loved it.
It's a great gift.
I kind of loved it too. I mean, look, just entertainment value. I don't mean that's just.
Oh God.
I said that's me when my Amazon packages come. I get so excited like that. I don't know. Look, I know him pretty well because I used to work with him at Fox. He has children who are adopted. He's a really decent man. He used to dress up like the Easter Bunny at the Easter egg roll. He's got a really good
I'd like
heart.
to see that too.
He did. He used to. He did. He for kids.
Yeah.
And he used to be really well respected. And I think it just goes to show when you work in the Trump administration, there's some people that come out of it and maybe they have a political future. Or you can be on Dancing with the Stars and opening up Madame Tussauds. And quite frankly, that's the choice you made in your life. And nobody who goes into the administration right now and works in any capacity whatsoever, you're gambling and you're rolling the dice. But why I'm not mad at this is he's got kids to put through college. He's got to pay his bills one way or the other. And if you got to dance in a lime green shirt entertaining me when I have nothing else to do at night, then I'm not that mad at it. And many politicians have done it before.
There was a video of him after...
Rick Perry did it. And Rick Perry is now currently serving. Yes.
I forgot about that.
And he was terrible. And Tucker Carlson did it, and he was also not that great.
I think he was voted off first.
Yeah.
And Geraldo Rivera, the list goes on.
Yeah.
But there was a video of Sean Spicer after the performance crying in his car, and at first people thought it was because he felt that he didn't do a very good job, but then he said he was watching a video of his kids watching him on TV, and that made him cry, that he was so proud of that moment. So I think, ultimately, we're all human beings.
What else is
No
he
one
gonna
wants
do?
to be mocked. No one wants to be made fun of. And
then he shouldn't have lied to the American people repeatedly.
Who cares?
That's how I mean, you've got to think, for me, you've got to think about what he did. He lied about the inauguration crowd. He defended Trump's lie about how there were 3 million fraudulent votes in the 2016 election. The list goes on and on and on. Lied about the Muslim ban.
Doing all kinds of stuff.
I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah.
But this has to feel, I mean, no offense to the show, I know it's hugely popular. I myself am watching it now because he's on it, but this is not what he thought his life would look like,
No.
I'm assuming. Like, I don't
hope
think you
not.
become a presidential spokesperson. And think about what ex-presidential spokespeople do now. Most of them are like extremely well-established
Yeah.
political analysts and working on other
Listen,
campaigns.
he
and
had to have
he's
known the
doing this.
moment he went behind that bush.
Yes.
that was it.
that was what people were going to take. You
I
know?
do like
but
him,
for
though.
a minute, you know, it felt like maybe he was going to make a turn, and I think, you know, people do what they have to do, and you know.
Did he really go
People-
behind a bush?
He
Yeah.
went
That was,
behind a
I thought
bush.
that
Yes.
was Melissa McCarthy just in the
No,
SNL
he
skit.
did.
No, he really
went
did it. He was
behind the-
hiding.
He
That
hid
was
in a
real.
bush. I wish we had a picture.
We are living in very,
Bush.
very strange
Well,
times.
we've got to talk about your hair. I can't take it.
Well, I was going to.
Okay.
Come on, do it. I know.
So apparently there is something else about this. So this is, you know, I'm making, doing The Stand for CBS, Stephen King's The Stand.
Yeah.
And at the great kudos to ABC who is allowing me to go and do what my first love is. And the woman I'm playing is over 100.
Yeah.
And so
And still
Mother
has all that
Abigail.
hair. It's
she
amazing.
still had, well, you know,
Yeah.
that's how we go.
Yeah.
That's how we go. We may spread, but the hair always looks good.
How old is she?
I think she's about 108 or 9, and she is.
Do you want to talk to my
she is
Nana
the,
about what it's like to be that old?
Well, actually, I've
She's
talked
100
to a
and
couple of
almost
folks,
8.
and she looks great. She looks like this is why I feel like people need to know that 100 is no longer what you think 100 used to be. When he first wrote this book, Mother Abigail was probably this tall, and she looked like Miss Jane Pittman on steroids. You know, she was so wrinkly.
Yeah.
And the reason for that was because people had no idea what older black women looked like.
Yeah.
Or what, because no one ever looked at old black women like that. So now, you know, we look at an older black woman, and you're looking at, you know, amazing faces, structural
Great skin.
skin, just
Blacks
beautiful.
don't crack. Remember that.
No, but we do spread.
we spread.
You know, we spread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we spread well. You know, but that's why. So this will be my look for the next 4 months.
And it's
so
pretty
you're gonna
heavy.
see
I'm really into
Yeah.
it.
It's so
I think
becoming.
it's really
Thank you.
cool.
It's,
I mean,
it's
You might have to
beautiful.
keep it.
How do you sleep on it, though? It seems like it would be uncomfortable to put your head down on that.
Well, you know, my hair's been longer than this. Much, you know, when
Yeah.
I think just before I started on the show, my
Yeah.
hair had been down to my butt. And you just kind of wrap it up. But we just did a quick shortening of it because it was I've lost weight, and so my face got lost in the hair this morning that you saw because it
Yeah.
was just like hair. And then it looked like this. So that's all you can see. So we just did a quick, you know, lightening of it. But I'm so proud to be doing this, and I hope they're watching so they can see sort of what she's going to look like. You haven't seen me paint it up yet, so I'll have you wait until you see what she looks like, because it's kind of amazing what these guys have done with my face.
Do you remember when we did the aged look
Yes.
of all of us?
you look
Yes.
the same.
You look exactly
Yeah,
the
you
same
do.
in that, too.
Yeah.
So
I tell
this
you,
is
but
what
I
you're gonna
spread.
look like when you're 100.
Listen, I would be grateful to look like this. I'd be grateful to keep this for at least 25, 30, 59
Yeah, I mean,
more years.
You're going to look like
You know.
But the character's going to look different.
Yeah,
Your
she's
face
gonna look like an old lady. She's
Yeah.
gonna look like a very, 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 very old lady. Very, very, very